Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches. And I am, of course, Your Sunny Arches. And we are doing the monthly reading for the month of April. And this is part 2. So, part 1 was from Aries to. What is it? Trying to think. Aries to Leo. And we're going to start with Virgo and see how far we can get here. So, we'll go from. Starting with Virgo, so what messages do we have for Virgo men and women? Of course, we'll do both men and women. I'll pull 3 cards for each, and if I have to, I will clarify with the Bonfire Tarot. Okay. And if you're interested, I am using the Del Toro Tarot. What is it? Tarot del Toro. Sorry. It's inspired by the director and producer Guillermo del Toro. I am surprised that he has made this deck, or that he helped to inspire it, but he is an interesting filmmaker, as it says here. All right, I am familiar with his movies. His work is one of my favorites, especially the one that he helped to produce, I believe is this case, The Orphanage and Pan's Labyrinth. Okay. In Spanish, it's called El Laberinto del Fan. El Laberinto. Dang, I can't remember anything anymore. My memory has been getting worse with time, but trying to pick it back up. Anyway, so here, Del Toro is awesome. If you haven't seen any of these movies, you're probably familiar with Hellboy. That's the guy. Okay, anyway. I mean, who helped to make the movies, you know. So. Please keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only. My intention is to help you to see the bigger picture and to guide you into a better direction. But in the end, this is your life. You are the one living it. So therefore, make the best decisions that benefit you, because otherwise you're living your life for someone else. And that is just not what we're trying to do while we're living on this planet. Okay? Not at all. All right, so just in case you're interested, little trinkets that I have here. I normally don't have stuff just because it's kind of distracting. So if I move it out the way, I move it out the way. But, just to decorate a little bit. If you're into candles, I got a red candle going just in case. Some sage, some sandalwood burning, just setting a mood. That's all. You really don't need all of this stuff unless you're doing work. For me, this is work. But it's also enjoyment. Hold up. Nah, she's burning all right. That's my sandalwood cone. But anyways, yeah. So let's take a look at messages for Virgo men and ladies for this month of April 2020. Messages for Virgo men and ladies for this month of April 2021. Ooh, I said 2020. No, 2021. Please and thank you. Thank you. Last one. So for men, we'll do it up top. For the ladies, from the bottom of this middle deck. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ooh. All right. I don't know why, but I'm going to put that there. Why is it getting... Sorry, something was getting a little smoky here. Not my intention. Yeah, it was a little too much smoke. I think it really was just the sandalwood because it's like a cone shape. So it's, I think, the bottom. And I did have some crystal chips, so maybe, but I'm not trying to burn this place down while I'm doing a reading. So, yeah, I'm going to just turn that out. Anyways, for whatever reason, ladies, you have a 4th card. I'm going to take it because I do whatever I'm inclined to do. I don't care much about, whatever. So for the men, for the month of April 2021, for Virgo men, let's see what you guys have. You guys have 3 of Swords. Aw, heartbreak. The sun, new beginning, getting over that shit. Two of Cups, yay! Blissful love. Man, I like that. Yes, Virgo man, your hearts were broken or you broke a heart. Whatever the case was, there was some grief behind it, and that grief has come to an end because there is a whole new world for you to explore when it comes to emotions, possibly. Or something new that you may be, a new intention, a new objective that you are looking to obtain. Okay, so Virgo men, that's what I think for you. Let's take a look at why the sun is here. I think that's very interesting. So I'm clarifying with the Bonefire Tarot. It's created by Gabby Angus West. I love this deck. And if you're already familiar with some of the other videos, I do like this deck a lot. But this one has definitely won the cake. I gotta do a special love reading because I do have a couple decks just for love. That's later. When I have time. I do have a full-time job. Like, I could be away from work and still work. So, again, when I have the opportunity. All right. It's nicely well. So, let's see. Why is the sun here? Please and thank you. Why is the sun here? Please and thank you from Virgo Men, April 2021. I may need to slow down a little bit. There was confusion. So the confusion is going to finally come to an end. The confusion will be clarified. You're going to have a new beginning, so you're going to see things. The sun will come out again. So things may seem dark and confusing, but once the sun comes out, you'll see all your new possibilities. Okay. If you're looking for a time frame, I would say Leo. Cancer season earliest, so anytime between Cancer and Leo. Leo season. One more card, please, and thank you. All right, we have Five of Cups. There is remorse. There's guilt. Someone is guilty. And Eight of Wands, communication. So it could be, Virgo men, I'm just going to be honest with you. I take it more than anything that you regret possibly letting go of someone, breaking someone's heart. You did someone wrong. If they did you wrong, they did you wrong. But please keep in mind, I do read from the sun sign. This is basically your energies. And I do it to avoid confusion, just to make sure that if this is your reading, then it actually does resonate. But I digress. Take it as you wish. So there is regret, there is remorse, there is a need for an apology to communicate that apology, Virgo men. I definitely suggest that you do that. My advice, my personal advice is if you did wrong, apologize for it. There's nothing wrong with taking accountability for your actions. Accepting and acknowledging it is wonderful, and making the steps and taking the steps to uh you know to redeem yourself, to repair those damages, is definitely an admirable thing to do, especially when you start with an apology. So that is and that may help to clear up any confusions that you may have, whether you know it or not. When we don't do the right thing, sometimes that affects the way that we may think, or think that we feel about certain situations. And sometimes it's not until we lose what we have that we realize what we've had in front of us all along, right? How cliche. But that explains the Two of Cups. But just in case you're interested, why is the just in case, Knight of Coins. So Virgo, this is definitely an earth sign card. I think Capricorn is attached to this. I don't care necessarily. Could be you because you are an earth sign, right? So you may need to move slow towards an objective. So if you're going to reach out to someone, if there's someone who you want to apologize to, make sure you take things slow. Start off with an apology and then take it from there, but take it in slow steps. Make sure that whatever steps that you take, whatever process you go by, that you do it from a um, genuine foundation. And I say that because if it's coming from your heart, then it needs to be from a genuine foundation of love, from a genuine foundation of honesty, truth, and genuine, um, the genuine uh, ability and want to communicate whatever your thoughts and needs are to this, very important person in your life. So I'm gonna put that with the Two of Cups because I was gonna check with the Two of Cups. Any more cards? Any more to clarify? Two of Cups, please and thank you. Again, you have Three of Swords and the Sun. So yeah, so definitely start taking the steps. Take it slow. You have your cards repeating again. Three of Swords and the Sun. This heartbreak has allowed for an opportunity to start anew. It could be in a new direction completely. Um, but again, there is remorse for what you've done. All right. So if you're going to go return to someone, if you want to, regain someone back, you can. If it's in, and I say that only because the Two of Cups was here. All right. Now, and the Three of Swords, that's all emotional, and Five of Cups. You have some water. I'm trying to think if there's anything missing, but I think we see everything. Maybe not enough earth. So you may need to ground yourself a little bit more. Um, and whatever it is that, may have come to an end, I think, or maybe it's just a chapter in a relationship. It could be business. It could be, I highly doubt it though, because of, the number of cup cards that we have. So this could be, yeah, this is love. Especially what with the Two of Cups there, Three of Swords, and yeah, Five of Cups. So, I mean, it could be with family too. It doesn't have to be, a romantic type of relationship. Uh, it could be with family. There's so many different ways that this can go. It could be that there was a possible um, loss of a child, and that has definitely caused a major heartbreak, but you're being blessed with another opportunity. It could be a new beginning, it could be another child, right? We have two what look like two young children, not necessarily adults, right? So that could be it. It could be twins because there's two. So be that's something else that you can take into consideration. If it's something with some sort of business partnership, whatever it is that you were emotionally invested in, I think that I think the same thing. There may be a new opportunity for you to either rehire someone, or they may look to try to bring you back, and maybe with a higher promotion or something. But or higher pay, maybe even. I highly doubt it. More than anything, I just think it's love. So, all right, Virgo men, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to read for you. Now I'm going to go on to the Virgo ladies. All right. Virgo ladies, you had a fourth card, so I know you're going through some stuff. All right, we have the Six of Discs, Five of Cups. You ladies too wide. The Nine of Swords. Oh no, 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 no. And the Five of Wands. All right, ladies. Yes, you are definitely going through something. Maybe that's why I needed all that I have here. Turquoise is, very well known, especially in the Native American communities, for, for healing, for protection, and wonderful things like that. I just love this rock. That's why it's here. Oh, I started with Virgo. I didn't even think of the connections. My daughter actually found this in our backyard. I'm trying to bring it a little bit closer. Can you imagine that? That's exactly what this rock looks like. All those lines on it. You gotta ground yourself, ladies. Very important. Even the Virgo men definitely need to ground yourselves. Cooking. I get cooking. Cooking with herbs, cooking with plants. I'm not talking about just salads. I'm thinking like, and you know what's funny? I just had a soup from one of my favorite sushi places. Had a lot of greens. I don't know if it's collard greens. I don't know if it was kale. I don't know what they use. What is it? I don't know. So whatever that plant is, seaweed. It was really good. And I was like, oh, I really need the greens. I haven't had greens in a while. I think that's very important for you. You're going to need that, especially, get your mind right, your body right, and your spirit right. Okay, so there's definitely a need for to ground yourself, and however it is that works out for you, whatever is the best way for you. Really, really get into the healthy cooking. I mean, not to say you can't have any sweets, but you need to get a lot more greens in your diet. Okay, I know I do. Um, so that's great. I think also that there is a need for water. Water. You need to drink a lot of water. All right, Virgo ladies. Very important this month. Not enough. Whatever energies, and you know what's funny? You have one card of each suit. So all four suits are out, right? But you don't have enough of either one of them. And most of them are negative. So again, the need to ground. There's a need for generosity, or there may be someone coming to you with a generous, who may be rather generous. I don't think their intentions are all that great. So if it's you, there's a need for balance, right? A need to be able to manage the give and take in whatever relationship there may be. Okay. I think for the Virgo ladies, this is pertinent in any kind of relationship you may be in. It doesn't matter if it's business, friendship, family, romantic, whatever relationship it may be. There is a need for a balance of give and take. Too much giving, um, from your end, and not enough receiving. That's also important. To give and receive is also important. Okay. And even if it's you, maybe you're receiving a lot, but you're not giving enough. Maybe you may not be able to, because you do have the Five of Cups after. Okay. Five of Cups to me, again, like I told the Virgo men before, when they're reading, they have the Five of Cups. That's regret, remorse, sorrow, grief. The woulda, shouldas, why didn't I do this? Maybe if I did that, the racking of your brains of where did we go wrong, or where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay. And because you're so, those are the feelings that you're in at this point in time, and that's perfectly okay. That's normal. That has impeded your ability to be able to rest, to be able to think clearly. So right now your mind is full of all of these negative thoughts. Okay. And with Nine of Swords, and especially with this main sword here, to me, it's like all these negative thoughts are attacking you. And as much as you're trying to be strong, it almost feels like if the swords are finally starting to chip away at your blades on both sides. So it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Okay. At least from the mental aspect, it could be an inability to be able to communicate your thoughts and needs, your ideas, right? Your wants, all those things, and that is a major struggle in itself. But not but rather, it's also creating an inability to sleep. So there may be some insomnia behind it. The Nine of Swords is very popular and well known to indicate mental health illness, or issues of mental health such as depression, anxiety, and so on and so forth. So that could be the case too, especially if you're, racking your brains of, what did I do wrong? Where did we go wrong? Type of thing. And last but not least, you have two fives. So there's definitely a need for change. So there are certain things in your immediate environment that you can do to change. Again, remember I told you in the very beginning, ladies, there's a need to get more grounded, a need to change that diet, a need to change, to drink more water, get those greens in, really get into the cooking. I feel like cooking is going to be a good way for you to kind of help to ground yourself, because you need to get in touch with nature. You need those greens in your body. Okay. Definitely going out, planting, working in the garden, those kinds of things, creating your own little kitchen garden. Um, Even for me, that's a project I would love to do, So if you can do it, definitely. Okay. Use use plastic bottles. Use cans of soda. Use the can openers, right? Cut the use the can opener to open up the lids at the top of the soda, and use, rinse them out really well. Put some dirt in there, some seeds, grow some stuff. You know, you that may help to bring in a lot of positivity or bring in plants. One of the things I would love to do in my home is to bring some, bring the outside in through the use of plants. Um, be pets too. Be mindful of pets or any familiars. I know that's a big word that I've been hearing a lot. So if you're, if you have a familiar that you tend to see, that may be important. Okay. I'm also, crows may be important too. Um, Blackbirds, those in the Native American community, depending on your Native American background, that also indicates change. They're good omens. They're not necessarily bad. So it's a lot of change. I haven't even gone into clarify. I don't think I need to clarify because they are all minor cards. So these are things that you are able to overcome. Like I said before, the five of wands here, five of rods, um, that's outside circumstances that really don't include you, that really don't need your participation, whether voluntary or involuntary. If you are an involuntary participant in a situation, you can easily just walk away and say, "Nope, this ain't about me, so bye." You could do that. Virgos, you are tough ladies. I know you can do this. All right, ladies. So I greatly appreciate this opportunity to read for you. You know what I will do, though? I will give you an advice card. Advice for Virgo ladies for this month of April 2021. Three of Wands. Ooh. Your ships are coming in. Okay. Good things are coming. The good things are coming. I feel like, the British are coming. The British are coming. Like Rod Revere. I don't remember the name. I'm telling you, my memory has gone to squat. Got the death card at the end. So there is a change. Remember, I did say you have 2 5. So that already indicates to me the need for you to change something in your immediate environment, especially to bring this in. You may need to work with herbs if you are Wiccan, if you have a Native American background, whatever background it is, whatever your spiritual background may be. That requires your need for meditating, to get yourself spiritually grounded. That's very important. You need to really get into that as well. Death card's transformation, as I'm looking, I see the skull here, which kind of, you know, there's that match. So yeah, there's definitely a transformation. There's gonna be a need for you to transform emotionally as well. Okay, so we got Three of Wands. Things are coming in. There's a book here. You may need a cookbook. Um, you know, whatever kind of book, a spell book, Reiki book, shamanic book. I don't know. You need to do some reading as well. You need to educate yourself on a couple of things. I think for me, the cookbook is more prominent. You have water. It looks like a river here. I think it's to indicate what the character here is supposed to be seeing. So you see there's a ship coming, and we got mountains up there. So the ship is going to help you um, sidestep these what appear to be major mountainous obstacles. Okay. And again, here we have the change, the transformation. So that is coming, and you need to start with your cooking, with your health. All right, Virgo ladies, I appreciate the opportunity. I hope that this resonates with you. Please let me know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to go on to the next sign. Let's see. Who's after Virgo? Libras. Libras. What messages do we have for Libras, men and women, for this month of April 2021? Messages for Libras for the month of April 2021. Whoa. Okay. this one up there. That felt nicely. I love this deck. I love the way it shuffles, the feel, even the size. You know. All right, so let's go with Libra men. 1, 3. Libra ladies from the bottom. Just in case, I kind of did want to come out. 8 of discs, so work. Libra ladies, work. Work is important, okay? All right, put this away. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at Libra men. Oh, oh, oh. Yo, this is intense. Look. This is intense, bro. This is intense. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What do you think of it? What do you make of this? We got Judgment. We got the Queen of Blades. And we got the freaking Emperor. From my intuition, this goes in so many directions. Sorry about that. That's just my computer. Your device will restart to update outside of active hours. Okay. Thanks for the update. Now, whew, I need a drink of water. This is intense. Hold on. I mean, it's not major, but it is intense. And I say that because we have 2 major arcana cards, and then we have the 1 court card. In a way, it's kind of like a minor card, right? So instantly, this is, to me, what this means is the universe has allowed for you Libra men to, or is giving you the opportunity to partner up with someone who can be considered an emperor. At this time, you are embodying the energy of the Queen of Blades, the Queen of Swords. So for me, Libra men, this is more your energy. The woman that is coming in, or the other, or significant other, you know, it could be male or female. I don't give a crap. It's not my business. Okay. But going based on the cards, I think these are the energies, okay? It could be you're embodying this energy of the Queen of Blades, who is very saucy and very quick to cut off a head, including her own. Including her own. She don't care. You know, so that means that she's quick to, you know, realize and acknowledge her own bullshit, and, you know, she'll do what she has to rid herself of it. And we have the Emperor, who's looking directly at the Queen of Blades. Now, I will be honest with you. To me, when the person is looking to the left, that's as if they are looking to the past. Okay, so it could be that this is your energy as well, and you're looking at someone, okay, who may have air in their chart, right? Who may be a fellow air sign, whether in their sun, moon, or rising, in the major, you know, the 3 major parts, or maybe they have, whatever the case is. The point is, they got air in their charts. I'm not going to go into all of that, right? So here, and so this could be your energy. You're looking back at this person, right? There was an opportunity to revive something, right? And it could have been great, but she said, she cut herself out of the situation. Sorry, that's so mean. I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, can you imagine what that must be? Or you know, you effed up and you cut yourself out of the situation. That could be the other thing. They're looking back at you like, damn, like, why'd you do that? But they also acknowledge, like, damn, she's really badass because she don't give a fuck, right? Or he don't give a fuck. That type of thing. It could all, sorry, I need to take a deep breath. And last but not least, my other thought on this could simply be that this is simply your energy. You were given an opportunity on something. There's a decision you have to make on it. Um, and in order to make that decision, you really needed to get into the Queen of Swords energy, more into the feminine air sign energy, just so that way you can really, you know, you're quick to cut through, right? You see it, you hear it, click, and you cut it out, plain and simple. And as a result of that, you were able, by cutting out whatever nonsense, right, that was happening around you or within you, you're able to finally become the emperor, embody that energy of the emperor. And I think that's extremely, extremely important. So in the meantime, let's take a look at why the Judgment card is here, please. And thank you. Why is Judgment here for Libra men? Oh, that was quick. King of Swords. Oh, you were given an opportunity. You were something trying to figure out if, who made the choice. The universe, so to speak, or you. Could be you. You had the opportunity. One more card, please, and thank you. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Oh, man, that's a lot going on there. I'm not getting into that. I'm going to be honest. I don't have the energy for it all. This is heavy enough as it is. So King of Swords, that's definitely you. You had the option, Knight of Coins. There was something. Okay. To me, what it means, I'm just taking this literal at this point because it's clarifying, right? But to me, it's like you were taking steps in a certain direction and you were heartbroken. Trying to think because there's a lot of things going on in this picture. Like you have the eyes in the background, the heart's going through the swords going through the heart, the steering wheel. So you're trying to steer the boat, I guess, trying not to hit the rocks. You have the ladder. You threw the ladder overboard in case you needed a jump over. The anchor is there. You never threw down the anchor. And you know what's funny? Normally I don't pay any mind to any of these things down here, but for this time I did. You never threw down the anchor. You couldn't control the direction of your thoughts. So there's an objective you're trying to obtain, Libra man, but you're not grounded enough. You're not focused enough. You're too worried about all the minor obstacles or any excuse. You keep coming up with excuses over something. Why? I mean, you know better. Oh, you don't want to deal with your heart. You don't want to deal with your emotions. That's got to be it because there's absolutely no water in here. And you know what I also don't see? I don't see any fire, no water, no passion. You're in robot mode. That explains. Oh, yeah. You needed to use your sense of discernment to make a decision. You made the choice to go to something, but there was a heartache. You just don't want to deal with the emotions. And you decided to cut something off. Or because of your inability because you chose not to go for something, or you were taking too long. You just kept thinking of all the excuses that you could come up with and not face something. Somebody cut you off. And this was somebody who probably saw you as an emperor. Now, let's take a look at the emperor. Why is the emperor here? Please and thank you. I'm only clarifying major arcanas, really. Why is the emperor here for Libra men? Oh. Ace of Wands. So you're going to look at that. See, he's got a wand in his hand. He got a wand here. You really got the Jones for Mrs. Queen of Blades. Or Miss Queen of Blades. You got the Jones. Hi. Come on. Give me a break. Ah, you really wanted something new and you're deciding to walk away. Why won't you give the Queen of Blades a chance? Are you serious? So you won't give her a chance because you see her to be single and very independent. You see her doing well for herself. So it's almost as if you're very intimidated by that. You're wondering if it's worth it. You'll wonder, oh, do you think you're maybe too old for her? He looking grumpy. Are you too grumpy, too jaded about life? And she's very young, youthful. Not necessarily just young, but that she has that youthful energy. And you've become more downtrodden. You're more, yeah. This is more of your energy. It could also be that if you are embodying the Queen of Energy, you're going to eventually become the Emperor once you pursue a new project and leave, and walk away from what no longer um, benefits your emotional well-being. But if it's someone that you decided not to walk away from, to not to continue something new with, personally, I think you've missed out on a grand opportunity because even here, it's almost as if she's looking up at him. So she wanted you too. She wanted you just as much, but she's okay by herself. So if you chose not to, or you're going to choose not to, you're the one who's going to lose out. I'm letting you know right now. So I hope all I can say is I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'll give you my opinions, my thoughts, whatever my intuition is giving me, but I could tell you if this was someone that you really care for, it's this was someone you were really interested in, I would say take your shot, shoot your shot, don't let it go by. And if it doesn't work out after that, then I understand you walking away. But if you don't bother, how are you gonna know? She would have been great. All right. Well, Libra man, it's all up to you. You got to do what's right for you. And I hope things really do work out. Or maybe you just need to work on things and take it extremely slow. Okay, Libra man, thank you for the opportunity. I do greatly appreciate it. I do really hope that things work out in your best interest. Now, Libra ladies, we have the moon in reverse. So we're coming out of a period of confusion. We have the Valet of Wands, which to me indicates a message that you may be receiving soon that may make you want to take action on a certain project, a certain idea, whatever, or, anything. It's a call to action, okay? Be ready to take action. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm playing with the card, but I am. What's going on in here? Oh, the hell? That's in the Pan's Labyrinth in the movie. Yes. So why is the frog here? So it's this frog that's making this tree sick, and I forgot what it. Oh man, I gotta rewatch the movie. Definitely worth the time. Guillermo del Toro likes to take the fairy tales and bring them to life in his way. Okay, um, he's done a great job with it, and the special effects are amazing. Anyways, so the frog, there's a little girl in this movie, right? So it's the relationship between this girl and Pan, and Pan is a centaur who plays the flute and all that kind of stuff, right? But it kind of iffy on Pan because we know he's mischievous, and you see that clearly in the movie. So you don't know if he's good or if he's bad. Anyways, so there's confusion here, right? But what's interesting is you have the moon within the sun. Okay, it's within the sun, and the moon is looking down on this tree. Like, it's almost like, why is this tree this way? And I don't know if they're dogs or wolves. Um, I don't think this one is not barking. This one could be barking. It's almost like they're snarling at the tree itself, not necessarily in the moon. So they know something is not okay, right? But we're so confused because the moon is there. So there is this sense of confusion, and what happens is, just like the little girl in the movie, you see the frog, you meet the frog, and it's time to get rid of this frog. So wherever this, ooh, all right, this frog, this toad can be in the belly. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't gone to a gynecologist, you're just feeling kind of funny. Um, I would definitely recommend you make an appointment and go to your gynecologist, because I almost feel like this toad is in two places: in your head, taking up all the space in your mind, but you don't even realize that it's there, right? So that could be an indication of dark work. Um, it's rooted somewhere. The other thing could be that it's in the womb, because it's the earth, the belly of the earth almost, right? And this, and even with the tree, we know that the trunk of the tree is the body of the tree itself, right? And this just reminds me of a womb, especially when I turn it this way. It's almost like, I get this. That's just my way of seeing it. So I would definitely get that checked. There's something there that needs to come out. Either that or whatever it was that you were confused about is coming out. I'll just finish saying what I was saying here. There, instantly, the mind or the womb. Something in the mind or something in the womb. Um, mm, yeah. Uh, I if it's the womb, it could be fibroids. Hopefully, nothing major, but I would definitely get that checked. Um, but you're coming out of this confusion. You're starting to find out what's really at the root of it all, and I think that's amazing. Like, you see the sun is out and everything. The sun is trying to come out, but it's being blocked. It's almost like a lunar eclipse, right? That type of period going on, and it's time for this to come out. It's time for this to go. So the good thing is you're coming out of this state of confusion, and you're ready to, once you get the call to action, you're ready to react. And when you do that, that call to action is going to bring some sort of um, emotional fulfillment. Now, I don't really think this is in a relationship at all. I think this is more about you personally, Libra ladies. I don't think it's necessarily love. It could be simply your health. It could also be, within your home, within the family. Let's take a look at that. Shuffle this a little bit. Why? All right, so let's take a look exactly. Why is the moon here, please, and thank you. Or at least an idea. Like, why is the moon here? The moon in reverse, please, and thank you. One more, please, and thank you. Oh, that's a whole storybook. One more, please, and thank you. That's a lot going on, Libras. I know. I can feel it. One more. One more, please, and thank you. A lot of pages. Again, the Page of Wands. There is a call to action. All right, why is the Page of Wands here, please, and thank you. Whoa. Oh. All right. Why is Ten of Cups here, please and thank you? The Ten of Cups, I don't really think is necessary to clarify, but just in case. Oh, we have it here. Never mind. If we need to clarify, I'll clarify. But in the meantime, so the moon is here. There was a decision that needed to be made, right? It was time sensitive. Um, we have number 20. Um, two can be important. I mean, I'm not trying to, reach here, but we do have the moon is kind of indicative of two as well. You have the sun and the moon, so that's two. You have top or as above so below kind of thing going on in this card. So those are two things that you have to make a choice on. You do have two pages of wands, right? You do have two pages. You do have two ten of cards. Whew. Okay, so this is just communication. Communication, you're going to get communication where things may not go okay, but you're able to do something about it. Okay. And when that happens, when this communication comes to an end, is a communication that finally a cycle in your life is over. Maybe it's in the health, maybe it's in the home, it could be in the work, it could be in your emotional side. Maybe it's something in um I I'm getting the idea of the root chakra. You mean I don't know. Look, I don't know squat about chakras, but go ahead, check that out. Um, Maybe you need to clear that. Okay. My hand is holding onto something. I don't know what you're holding. Could be another hand. I'm getting a rock. It could be something, whatever it is. Which I wouldn't be surprised because here you have the lion or lioness. She has the symbol on her head, but it's almost like if it were a gemstone, like the top of a diamond or something. But I understand, I know there's stuff. So when you get the message, at first it's not something that you want to hear, but you're glad for it because it's going to indicate the ending of something. So the with the world cycle here, that eventually will come to an end, and once it does, you will finally be okay, fully emotionally fulfilled in all aspects, your home, your family life, as far as in the emotional area, will be completely fulfilled. Okay, we have the rainbow, and here we have the Ten of Cups, reiterating that one more time. So, Libra ladies, there is a happy ending at the end of this rainbow. There it does indicate to me what looks like great health. Tea may be important to maybe drinking tea more instead of coffee. There's grapes here, so that to me indicates abundance, good health too. So um, and there's only one bunch of grapes, so there may be a need to limit any alcoholic drinking, any drinking of alcoholic beverages. And that it's rough. It's gonna be rough, but you're okay. You're already at the end of this cycle, so I'm really hoping that by the end of the month things will work out for you. 10, you do have two tens, so maybe by the end of Cancer season, the latest, if anything, within 10 days, 10 weeks, more or less. I have no idea how many weeks till Cancer season. That is a possibility. Okay, I don't think the time frame is important. I think it's just taking care of yourself that's important. All right, Libra ladies, I do appreciate this opportunity to read for you. Thank you so much. Until I read for you again, I'm going to continue now and go on to Scorpio. So Libras, both men and ladies, I appreciate this, and I really do wish you the best for this month. All right, so let's go on to Scorpio. That needed some extra knocks, I know. I love this tarot deck. I don't know why I'm shuffling, but this is not the deck. I want to keep it consistent. I think Scorpios want bonfire first. Scorpios are trying to manifest some sort of recognition, reward. That is a very, very good possibility. I'm being told to keep that there. Not told, but indicated to keep that there. So what messages do we have for Scorpio men and women for this month of April 2021? All right, you have the ability to manifest, but it's going to be very important for you to be strong, to be consistent, and to be loyal to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. That strength is very important. In order to keep it up, you're going to have to work at it. You have the tools, you have the strength, you have the ability to do it. Okay, it's just about taming the fears within yourself, um, taming, keeping your impulses under control. I believe is also going to be very important. And when manifesting, it's also going to be very important for you to really put in and your intentions. What are your actual intentions? What is it that you really, really, really want out of whatever it is you're trying to manifest in the end? Okay, so I'm gonna leave these here. I don't know why, but that's just what I was indicated to do. So for Scorpio men and ladies for this month of August 2021, please and thank you. One more. All right, so Scorpio men from the top. I don't know where to put these. And Scorpio ladies from the bottom. Six of coins is here. Hiccups. All right, so Scorpio men. All right, we have the Four of Cups. Oh, not settling. We don't want just anything. Nine of Wands. You don't even know what you want at this point, emotionally speaking, but you know you're willing to give something one more chance. A possible fire sign. Give me 1 second. Okay. I was just checking on something. Ay, ay, ay. Glad you guys can't see me. All right. Whew. So we have for the Scorpio. So this looks like it could be related to love or some kind of relationship. But I think more than anything love, because we start off with the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups, it's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, I don't want nothing. I think I'm just going to stay by myself because I don't like my options. So, you may not like your options. But there's somebody who may see you as an option, and even though you may have rejected them so many times, they may still try to come back and try to give you one more chance, or asking you to give them one more chance. But someone is coming in as the energy of the Knight of Swords. So although this is a progression here, even from a numerical point of view, we got the 4, the 9 to the Knight. I wouldn't take this too seriously because it ends on the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be a beginning to something. This could be simply you at first not wanting anything and then deciding that you're going to give it an opportunity, despite whatever struggles you may have had before. You're going to give it one more try. This is your last try. You're going to try to lower your defenses for this. And you're coming in kind of like in a go big or go home kind of spirit, you know, with that of the Knight of Wands. But you have to be careful that with the Knight of Wands, that whatever passionate feelings you may have, whatever impulsive feelings you may have at the moment, are genuine. Because if not, as quickly as it started, it may simply burn out. There could be a message from a fire sign if you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I think more than anything, I'm getting Scorpio, even for Knight of Wands. It could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper. Or you may have strong fire in your chart, but it's just at first you don't want anything. Then you're going to give something one more try, and you decide you're going to go big or home. You're going to jump on your horse and take action. You're going to get in that car and go get your person. But I think there's a need to take a moment to think and to ground yourself as to whether or not this is really what you want. Okay. Let's take a look at why is the Four of Cups here? Please and thank you, Four of Cups. Please and thank you. Got the Nine of Wands, Queen of Blades. Ooh. You decided to go solo. Or someone just, possible air sign decided to go solo. Okay. I think more than anything, I think it's just you who went solo. Nine of Wands, like you want to give something one more chance, but you know, you still have your guard up and you're ready to cut off. You know, you're ready to just, you know, you're ready for any nonsense and ready to cut it off if you need to. Let's take a look at why the Nine of Wands is here. You could be dealing with an air sign who feels that way about you. And it may be that in order to attract this air sign's attention, you need to come in passionate. Nine of Wands is here because... Oh, Jesus Christ. King of Blades. There was a need to use your sense of discernment. But this King of Blades, it's like... Oh, he's got the scythe. Oh, look at that thing. I mean, she's got a sword, but he really... It's just like, he does not care. I think this is so much. You may have strong air in your energy in your chart too. And we have the World. Scorpio. I think the world card is, I think it's Scorpio. I don't remember. So it's the ending. You've decided something has come to an end. You're going to give something one more try, or either that or you're still protecting something. It could be you're simply protecting yourself, but it feels like you're going to give something one more try. All right, okay, I'm going to try one more time. I got another idea. I got another way of looking at this. But if not, then that'll be the end of that. So many, not so many, but a few things that come to mind. I think in the end, whatever it is has come to an end. I think you want to just try one more time just to make sure. Let's take a look at why the Knight of Wands is here. You're trying to manifest. Oh, so that's the one. So for the Scorpio man, I can see why. Now, you're trying to manifest something new. Maybe you're trying to manifest a Gemini. There's something that you're... Empress and Four of Cups. I think you both feel this way. You're going to try to make something happen, and you have the strength to give it one more try, but it may not turn out as you would have hoped. You know, I'm thinking there's a lot of air, there's a lot of fire, and some water. Oh, you got some. Let me see. What do we have for water? We have the world. We have the four cups twice. Four may be an important number for you. Um, Scorpio, you could be dealing with either a fire sign or an air sign. Those are the more prominent figures. Whatever the relationship type can be. Um, there's not enough romance. The feelings are mutual. Like you're gonna try to give it one more chance, but you both know that it's just not. There's not enough emotion behind it all. You know, you're gonna try to give it one more opportunity, but it's not going to be there. Not in that way. We have the Empress here and wanting to create a new beginning, but we have the Four of Cups again. So clarifying the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands wants to go for it, wants to, hey, here's my offer, here's my advice or something. Here's, uh my petition, whatever it is. Um you really want to try something new, but for whatever reason, emotionally you're just not connecting with this person. And they are not connecting with you, or you're just simply not connecting with giving it one more go. So there is an opportunity to manifest something. It's going to have to be something new. You can't deal with something from the past. And as far as I'm concerned, whenever we have people looking towards the left, to me, that's kind of like looking at the past. We don't see too much here, but there's no one's really looking at anybody. Like to me, it's almost as if the king is trying to look to the left, but he's looking ahead, even though his body is faced towards the past. But he knows that he has to look ahead. And here we have the Knight of Wands is looking at the past. So it's kind of like he's just looking to send someone a message. And unfortunately, it may be a need to start something new elsewhere. All right, Scorpio man. I appreciate the opportunity to read for you at this time. I really do hope that it resonates with you. And I will go on to Scorpio ladies now. So, Scorpio ladies, you have the Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Coins. So, keep in mind that the Magician and the Strength card are still here for you ladies. I think now I have a little bit more room, so I can put that there. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. So there's going to so you're trying to manifest this new relationship, this new partnership, because you're trying to get that 10 of coins. So there is a kindred spirit out there, or partnership, whatever you want to call it, however you want to see it. Do I see? I mean, it's 2 of cups, so I think it's a relationship. And I say think because of the 2 of cups. That's usually indicative of kind of some sort of kindred spirit connection. What exactly, what kind of spiritual or divine connection that may be, that is up to you to put that label on it. I don't know why I'm so tired. I really don't. It's early. It's not even 9 o'clock. And it's the first time I do it this early. Anyways, so let's take a look at why the devil is here. So for me, before I even get started, the devil to me is, addictions, toxicity, um, codependencies, all that kind of stuff. So there may be some of that Scorpio ladies, you mm, may not want to be alone. You're kind of addicted to being in a relationship. You're not happy unless you're in a relationship, but you have to remember. Yeah, that's what I think this is. It's like you need a relationship in order to make yourself feel whole again, but that's only on the 3D plane. Like that's only on in the concrete form. It's almost like, you know, all your a checklist of do I have this, do I have that, do I have that. Oh, I don't have that happily ever after yet, but I want it, so I won't be happy until I have that. I won't be okay, I won't be 1,000% until I have this happily ever after ending, even if emotionally um that's not really what I want or what I'm in need of. I just want to be able to check that off my bucket list, right? Or check that off my list, period. I mean, you do have the ability to start something new, to manifest something new in your life, and you do have the strength to overcome any of those any of those, you know, traits, codependent traits, or any fears that you may have, any addictions that you may have. You have to remember that you are complete, you are whole, that you yourself are enough, that you need to live your life for you. You cannot live it based off the norms of society or the norms of your family. I think that's very important because we need to make sure that we are whole within ourselves on an emotional plan, and also on the concrete, on the checklist, so to speak, because I can't think of another analogy right now, or or metaphor or simile, whatever. I can't think of one right now, but I think that's very important. There's no except for maybe no. I mean, this is the only water, two of cups. That's great, but I don't think that's enough. Even if it's a partnership, like a business type of partnership, because we do have the 10 of coins here and the magician. That's that to me just strengthens the idea or reinforces the idea of a partnership of some kind, maybe in business, maybe in creating something new, starting something new that you feel like you can't do by yourself. You kind of you need other people to help you to do it, and you don't. You can do it by yourself. You have the tools, you have the strength and the ability to overcome. I can't speak. You have the ability, okay? You have the tools and the abilities to overcome your obstacles, whatever, codependencies, whatever fears you may have, and all. And I know I'm being repetitive, but I just needed to reiterate that. All right, so let's see. We're going to take a look at why is the devil here? Well, there we go. So there's a new opportunity. So you're trying to manifest that new opportunity. You're trying to manifest that new relationship, that new partnership, right? One more card, please, and thank you. But I think you're going about it in the wrong way. Yeah, Ace of Discs, Empress. You're able to do this on your own. You don't necessarily need another person for this. The world, the cycle isn't over. It came out reversed, but it flipped this way. So, I mean, look, if it's Two of Cups, it's this way. Something hasn't ended yet, but either it's already over or it's going to be over, one or the other, right? Because it all depends on what part of the cycle you're in. Um, it's bound to be over or it's already over. We have Queen of Wands and 8 of Cups. So maybe you were in it with someone, you were in a relationship with another Queen of Wands, and considering the number of women, this could be a same-sex relationship, or this could simply be your energy or your significant or your partner's energy, whether it's romantic or whatever other type of whatever, this person decided to walk away, or they're going to decide to walk away because emotionally it's just not fulfilling, even though on all the other planes it may seem like it. But in order for this to end, to finally come to an end, and that it is necessary for you to walk away. Let's take a look at how to achieve this 10 of coins, please, and thank you. Best way for Scorpio ladies in this month of April 2021 to achieve the 10 of coins. 8 may be an important number for you. We have the Strength card, which is card number 8, and you have the 8 of Cups. The Tower. So, one more, please, and thank you. There need to be changes. There needs to be an ending to something. It could be a relationship. It could be to a home, partnership, or something. That needs to come to an end in order for you to really... 7 of Pentacles. I mean, you've waited long enough. Give me one moment. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a pause. My children have gone out and now they're back home. So, okay, so I'm going to finish up at this point. I think Scorpio ladies, it's been something else for you. But you know what? I don't see much in the area of swords, so there's not much thinking through. You're really going mostly on emotion. You want to manifest all these new things, but you have to make sure that what you're feeling matches with what you want. Okay? There's a need for you to take action and to leave something behind. Some sort of partnership, some sort of kindred spirit connection. In order for you to really have that 10 of coins, because you can do that on your own. You know, it's not necessarily important for you to have somebody to help you get there, okay? There's an end. 7. You've invested a lot and you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor, but you're not seeing any growth, any additional, and you know, you don't see the other person adding to your investments, and that's not fair to you. So in the end, I think whatever this relationship may be, whether it be romantic, business partnership, a relationship with a family member, even, because we do have the you know, the home in the background. We have the Empress, a lot of feminine energy. I really think that all of that is going to change, because you know that you can do this on your own. You don't need anyone else to help you. Once you do this, I would say definitely take some time, and you're going to be able to start a new, and hopefully it'll definitely be better for you. Okay? I only say hopefully because I don't know what you want. Maybe you don't want to be with someone else. Maybe you just want to spend some time alone, and that's perfectly fine. All right, Scorpio ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to read for you. And until we read again, goodbye for now. And I'm going to have to stop it here because it's already an hour and 13 minutes. So the next one, I'm hoping to be able to finish with Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, everyone. Bye.